Action can be here. We'll be right back. We'll be right back with Lumpinee World Championship.กลับมาพบกับคู่แรกนะครับลูมินีโบแชมเปี้ยนชิพของเราเป็นมวยไทยหญิง3 ยกละ3 นาทีด้วยกันนะฮะจากฝ่ายแดงของเราจากประเทศไทยทุกคนครับดังๆต้อนรับกับมาริยา ช.ธนาภรณ์In the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome from Estonia, Marier Ruumet.ตัดสินบนเวทีของเรานะครับพันโทหญิงนิชาพรเนียมโชติกุลเชิญครับ Good luck ladies
Okay, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, Muay Thai fans from around the world. We are live from Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok. My name is Ali Makoni and I'm joined in the commentary box tonight by none other than Mr. Kevin Amlid. How you doing, Kevin?
Very happy to be here at Lumpinee Stadium. It's a dream come true for anyone who's never been here. In fact, I've been here quite a few times already, and every single time I walk through the doors of Lumpinee, I get goosebumps.
Yeah, same. I mean, it is a great stadium, and it's had a bit of a makeover recently with a new stage, and you know they've put a lot of investments into the lights and everything. It's a real good professional setup here. Looks like Muay Thai is finally back at Lumpinee more regularly. This show will be on Saturday afternoons, Tuesday afternoons, and Wednesday afternoons as well. And apparently there's more shows in the works too. But hey, let's get started with the fight that we have right now. It's a female bout in the 52 kilogram division. In the red corner, we've got Marier Ruumet, and in the blue corner, we've got Marier Ruumet. So introducing first the fighter in the red corner, Marier. She's 23 years old, 158 centimeters tall. She weighed in at 51.9 kilograms at the weigh-ins with a record of 20 wins and 15 losses.
And now introducing her opponent fighting on the blue corner from Estonia, Marier Ruumet, 23 years of age as well, 167 centimeters tall. 34 victories and 9 losses. I think Marie is still quite a young fighter, maybe in her late teens.
Yeah, I think so. She's very experienced too, had a lot of fights on the, well, very popular entertainment shows, training out of the Bear Fight Club up in Chiang Mai. A couple of good fighters that fight out of there at the moment.
And of course, we've seen Maria as well, fighter in the red corner, Thai fighter in the red corner. She's been around on the big entertainment stages as well here in Thailand. So it's not going to be an easy fight for anybody here.
No, these two are very experienced. And it's this is definitely going to be a great fight to kick off this promotion on the first show today. A lot of fans in attendance here as well. Lots of familiar faces. Marie's style as well, Marier Ruumet, she's very well-rounded fighter, isn't she? She's good at, well, pretty much everything. Good striking, good clinch. I remember watching her fight a Japanese girl a while ago, and she just completely, well, just beat it to the mark in every single department. On the feet, in the clinch as well.
And she could fight Muay Thai in all ways, and don't forget that was in MMA gloves as well.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Of course, which we will be seeing tonight.
Yeah, we will.
Here at Lumpinee Stadium. That's something that's very new. I mean, it's caught on to the Muay entertainment market, let's put it that way. And Lumpinee, of course, had to get with the trend as well. That's why we see it.
I mean, it is something that the modern day Muay Thai fighter really needs to adapt to now. I mean, because you don't have the sort of all-round protection of wearing a traditional boxing glove. So you really need to be able to parry and counter and sort of lean away. Like, you need to be very evasive in the small gloves, and it's like one mistake can really cost you the fight.
Yeah, I really think those gloves, they really have changed Muay Thai in a lot of ways. For example, you can't guard up the same as you used to. And, you know, I have some friends who, I've never fought with the MMA gloves. I'm not sure if you have yourself.
No, never fought with them. I'd like to, but I think, yeah, I'm okay for now.
No, my friends who fought in it for the first time, you know, they say it's like taking a brick to the face.
Yeah, I bet it is.
And of course, you're constantly striking with these gloves, and it's absolutely just changed the way Muay Thai has been. And speaking of changes to Muay Thai, we got a female fight today. I mean, that's something unheard of just 3 years ago.
Well, at Lumpinee, you'd never get this. A Westerner taking on a Thai at Lumpinee? No, never. Hopefully, in the future, we'll be able to get belts out, female belts at the stadiums too, which will be great for the sport.
Oh, that would be fantastic. And don't forget, this is 3 rounds of action. You see Maria Thanaporn already finishing her Y crew.
If this is your first time watching Muay Thai, you're not too sure what both these fighters are doing. It's a war dance like Waiku or Ram Muay. It's to pay respect to the fighters. It's to pay respect to the gym, their family, their trainers. Give them a bit of luck.
It's just one of those traditions that we have to keep in Muay Thai.
Yeah.
See a lot of promotions, you know, they try to take it away. I just don't see why. I mean, why go to another country's sport and just take something and get rid of it completely? It just doesn't make sense to me. I really believe that we need to keep the Y crew.
It's also a real good warm-up as well. I remember in some of my fights, I found it like good. I don't know if you were the same. I enjoyed doing it because it like made me like warm up a bit, focused on my breathing, was able to get a good little stretch on. And these two are probably the same.
Honestly, it's quite funny now that you bring it up. I remember doing a Y crew, and then you constantly just focus on getting it right.
Yeah.
And then next second, the bell rings. You're like, oh wait, I'm actually in a fight.
Have to fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Every single Muay Thai fighter at the beginning of their careers will have had this feeling before.
I mean, the most basic version of it is just going around and sealing the ring just to pay your respects. But yeah, there are obviously lots of different versions.
You gotta say, it's a beautiful Y crew being shown by Marier Ruumet. I mean, even just 10 years ago, having, you know, a non-Thai fighter doing a very perfect Y crew, it was unheard of.
Yeah, it was.
And now you see Marier Ruumet. Fair to say, she's mastered it without hesitation whatsoever. Still very young in her fighting career. Of course, nicknamed the Snow Leopard.
Cool nickname.
I thought so too.
I mean, back in the day with the Y crews, some Muay Thai fans could sort of like predict that a fighter was going to win just based on their Y crew.
Yeah, and you could also just see how experienced they are as a fighter just by seeing their Y crew as well.
Both these two did real good Y crews. I mean, Marie's very, very long, but she's owning it. She's definitely dancing along to it pretty good. Okay, here we go. Y crew's finished. Referee's going to give final instructions, and then we're going to get this first bout underway.
Oh, I've been looking for this one ever since the fight card was announced. Just being here at Lumpinee Stadium, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, Marie looks a little bit taller than her opponent as well. So Marie almost 10 centimeters taller, 9 centimeters taller than her opponent, Marier. So we got Marie in the blue corner and Marier from Thailand in the red corner. Okay, here we go. Round one underway.
And a very fast start already from Marie, from the Estonian fighter in the blue corner.
Good left kick from Marie.
Then again, a 3-round fight, very different from a 5-round fight. 3-round fights, you sort of have to win every single round, as opposed to a 5-round fight where it's scored as a whole.
Yeah, very true. Well, you just have to get going real fast, and you can't have a slow start. Good long guard here from Marie in the clinch, but very smart, very evasive sweep there from Maria.
You can almost tell that Maria has been watching some clips of Marie, knowing her every move. And she's definitely prepared to fight a more taller fighter. As you see, Marie is there. Good kick there from the Estonian fighter. Maria, though, the Thai fighter, still on the back foot.
Marie swing and a miss there, trying to find a home for that left hook. Miss with the left body kick as well. Maria being very evasive on the back foot.
But really, Maria can't afford to go back, even in the first round. If she really wants to win this fight, might as well get the first round out of the way as well. Just go at it, attack. Beautiful knee there from the Snow Leopard.
Good look in the clinch too. Referee seeing enough of that.
I mean, when you're clinched up, if you're in the center of the ring, the referee will let it go longer, but if you're caught up or held up on the ropes, the referee will tend to break it up more faster.
Good right body kick there from Marie. Much better lock in the clinch as well. Maria trying to jockey for top position. Marie with the lock. A good break of the lock there from Maria. Feint there from Marie. Trying to close the distance here. Maria's keeping her at bay on the back foot.
Yeah, I just don't understand what the game plan is for Maria right now. It's a 3-round fight. You get points for every single round.
I think she's just trying to time her well and trying to bait her in on the counter. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, if I agree with you, I think she needs to be a bit more trigger happy. Maybe try and leg kick Maria a bit. She's a bit taller than her.
Perhaps not the greatest of strategies, just trying to bait them in the first round, because it's fair to say for a lot of people that they would see that Maria has done a much better job. A good knee there from Maria. A straight knee down the middle. All done there from Maria.
Maria with a better lock in the clinch too. Judges here looking for control. And
yeah, fair to say that Maria has to be much more active in the second round.
End of round number one. Okay, well, I know. Well, okay, let's put you on the spot here.
Right.
What if you're in the red corner? If you're in Maria's corner, what would you be telling her to do and why?
I tell Maria that she has to go forward, or at least try to attack a certain spot of Marie's. At least go for a low kick or something, because right now it's just not enough. A lot of people, when they see a 3-round fight, it's fair to say that Marier Ruumet probably got the victory there.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think Marie just did enough. Like, she pushed the pace more. She landed with more effective shots on the outside. She was the better of the two in the clinch exchange.
And it's a good point that you brought up. She needs to start attacking the legs at least. At least try to slow Marie down.
I mean, easier said than done. If you're fighting a taller fighter, you want to low kick them, you want to cut angles, you want to hit them with heavy punches to the body and to the head.
As you said, easier said than done.
Easier said than done, man. Really, it is easier said than done. Watched a fight yesterday, a Thai fighter called Kundiao taking on a Canadian fighter, and the Canadian fighter was a lot taller than him, but Kundiao used the ring as his best friend. Found the space, found the angle, attacked. Found the space, found the angle, attacked. that's what you need to do. You need to bait them in, and then use your effective strikes.
Perhaps that's what Maria was trying to do in the first round, but I think Marie's experience is just too much.
There's a bit of sign of frustration in the corner too from Maria. Coach urging her to go forward.
Much more calmer in Marier Ruumet's corner, fair to say. Here we go. Start of the second round. Maria Thanaporn from Thailand in the red corner and Marier Ruumet from Estonia in the blue corner. And here we go. Just as you said, Maria trying to go more forward now, not moving back at least.
And she needs to. She must go forward. I mean, on an unofficial scorecard, like Marie in the blue corner is definitely a round up.
Well,
let's see. We're not judges today. We're commentators.
Exactly. So whatever we say, just take it with a pinch of salt.
I always take what you say with a pinch of salt. Okay, both these two a bit apprehensive to exchange. Marie edging forward slightly. Maria still on the back foot.
And she's making the same mistakes as she did in the first round. Constantly moving back again, but she's coming forward now.
Closing the distance, trying to jockey for a better position in the clinch, trying to lock off. Getting good knees up the middle from Maria. Marie with the lock. Marie, better lock from her this time. If you can hold that lock before the referee breaks it off, then that's a real good sign of control, and you go up on the judges' scorecards for that move. Marie pushing the pace here. Missing with the left hook, but landing the body kick.
Beautiful teep there by Marie, keeping her opponent at distance. And trying to go for a low kick that, just as we said in the first round, maybe that's what her corner told her as well, but beautifully blocked by Marie. And some really heavy knees coming from the Estonian fighter. Well done there from the Snow Leopard. She's having a lot of success on the inside. Marie, perhaps that's what she wants to do.
Good right body kick there from Marie, and she's got an even better lock in the clinch. Trying to swing these knees in up the body, up the middle of Maria, and good lock as well just before the referee broke up the exchange.
Better say Marie must be absolutely confident right now. Everything she attacks with hits.
Yeah, good block and body kick there from Marie.
Once again, they're on the inside, and a good lock there from Maria, but referee decides to break the clinch early. Kick once again from the Snow Leopard.
Yeah, Maria really needs to go for broke here and start pushing the pace and going forward. That's better from Maria, throwing Marie's right down to the canvas in the clinch.
Yeah, but from what I've seen so far in the fight, it's just not enough.
Yeah, I have to agree, but part of me just wants her to keep fighting on and just try something different. Obviously, like we said earlier, easier said than done.
Absolutely.
Swinging knees from Marie in the clinch and almost taking Maria off her feet, but she maintains balance. Clock winding down, less than 20 seconds to go.
Some beautiful knees there thrown from the Estonian once again, and Maria doesn't look like she knows what to do against a much taller fighter. Into the end of the round now. Marie pushing forward, and that's the end of the second round. I think more of the same from what we saw in the
I was just
first
about to
round.
say the exact same thing. Pretty much the same as what we saw in the first round, which is a shame. But Maria did come out, and it looked like she'd sort of recuperated. She changed the game plan up a bit, and she was a bit more aggressive coming forward. And then all of a sudden, Marie just went straight back into that rhythm that she had in the first round. Maybe even more stronger rhythm than she had in the first round.
Take a look at some of the highlights from that second round. Very accurate striking from Marie, and that's what's going to score her a lot of points in this fight. Yeah, the left kick hitting home.
Great clinch work from Marie throughout the fight. Both rounds she's been able to hold on to Maria very well, and that's kind of where she's sort of controlled the fight the most, in the clinch.
Now I'm going to have to put you on a spot.
Go on.
If you're in Maria's corner, what do you tell her to do?
Go for broke.
Absolutely.
3s and 4s, low kick. 3s and 4s, low kick. Go forward. Don't clinch. As soon as she comes to clinch, push away, body kick, low kick, punch. Get her by surprise. You know, she's got to go for broke here. She's got to leave it all in there. Last round. You know, you've got a lot of people in attendance here. There's a lot of promoters here from other promotions. Frem Fairtex is in her corner as well, just watching on.
So
you got to impress him.
I've asked you now about what a fighter who's potentially down on the scorecard has to do. What does Marie do?
If I'm Marie and I want to make sure I win and I think you've just got to frustrate your opponent more. You've got to teep to the leg, teep to the body, maybe feint it and then jab, keep her long. And if you can, maybe land a power shot like an elbow or a punch. So yeah, let's see. I mean, I think Marie doesn't need to change too much, but she definitely does need to make sure that she doesn't make any huge mistakes, you know?
Yeah, just to see how confident Marie is with her performances from the last 2 rounds already, and a good push kick to start things off here in the 3rd round. Marie once again being the fighter that's pushing forward, going for a beautiful body shot and some nice kicks, hitting the mark. The timing.
Well-timed teep as well.
That was amazing, absolutely superb from the Estonian fighter.
If anything, that's got to demoralise you from being teeped all the way down to the canvas. Good right elbow there from Marier in the clinch.
Absolutely, and she's got clinch control, absolutely dominating this fight, I believe now. But Maria still confident in moving back.
Good body kick there from Marie. Both these two exchanging good body kicks so far in this round.
And some exchanges going on now, and a beautiful lock by the Estonian fighter. Gets taken to the ropes though, but still landing those knees.
Yeah, still the better fighter for me in the clinch, Marie.
When it comes to the knees that score the most is probably the straight knees to the bodies, as opposed to the side knee. I think that's a fair statement to say. Just like that, Maria just throwing a straight knee early on and now holding on to the leg.
She's holding on to the ropes as well. She wants to be careful the referee doesn't warn her for that. She'll get point takeaway if just too much.
Yeah, that is a foul. Surprised the referee didn't warn her about that earlier just now.
See, Maria needs to go here. She needs to put her foot down and just go for it. I mean, what have you got to lose? Big right body kick there from Marie.
That was probably the best kick thrown throughout the whole fight. Absolutely superb. A straight knee down the middle from the Estonian fighter once again.
And good positioning from Marie throughout this 3-round fight. She's made the clinch she's given Maria a really tough time tonight, this afternoon in the clinch.
But what we can say about Marie's performance tonight is that she's shown how much of a well-rounded fighter she is. I would say Maria is more of a technical fighter.
And she's still pushing forward, Marie, as well.
Not sure what her corner told her.
Going to the body here and to the head. Just good from Marie. She's way ahead. She must be way ahead on the judges' scorecards. Well, she's way ahead on our unofficial scorecards. If anything, for me, she's won every round this afternoon.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one too. But once again, we're not the judges.
It's in a wide arsenal being displayed by Marie. Good straight knee up the middle and another one.
3 straight knees down the middle, unanswered.
And Marier is backing off here. Doesn't look like she wants any of this smoke at all. Clock winding down now. We're coming up to the 10-second mark. Straight knee from Marie. Quick elbow before they enter the clinch from Maria.
And that's the end of our first bout of the evening. Of course, Maria Chh Thanaporn in the red corner from Thailand and Marier Ruumet in the blue corner. Will be interesting to see how the judges scored this bout here, but very impressed with Marier Ruumet's performance.
Take a look at some of the replays here. There's the teep that started the 3rd round, and again, 2 of those knocked Maria down to the canvas. And it was just like Marie was such a like you pointed out earlier, such a well-rounded fighter. I think Maria just had such a tough job this afternoon trying to figure her out and use her own weapons, her own tactics to try and get the better of Marie. Really, really struggled.
Beautiful counter kick there from the Estonian. Many of her kicks also hitting the mark, straight to the ribs.
Okay, we will go for the official announcement right now.
เอาละครับคะแนนอยู่ในมือผมแล้วจาก3คณะกรรมการของเรานะครับคะแนนที่ได้ดังกล่าวนี้นะครับ27-30 27-30 27-30 ผู้ชนะของเราสีน้ำเงินเอสโตเนียมาริโรเม Congratulations Marie ผู้ชมครับคู่แรกผ่านไปแล้วคู่ต่อไปน่าสนใจมากเลยนะผมจะบอกว่าเพราะพวกเธอคือนักมวยจาก LGBT สนุกแน่ๆเลย Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. Next up, we have fighters from the LGBT. It's gonna be a good one. Wait 1 second. We'll be right back with Lumpinee World Championship.
พบกับยอดนักชกจากทั่วทุกสารทิศที่จะมาระเบิดความมันแบบไม่ยั้งกับรายการลุมพินี World Championship ยิงสดจากเวทีมวยลุมพินีทุกวันอังคารพุธและเสาร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 16 นาฬิกาถึง 18 นาฬิกาซื้อบัตรได้ทางออนทิเก็ต7-Eleven ทุกสาขาทั่วประเทศ และรับชมได้ทางททบ 5 HD มวยเด็ดมวยมันที่คุณไม่ควรพลาด
ดีใจมากๆเลยนะครับที่แฟนมวยอยู่กับเราในบ่ายวันนี้นะครับแขกผู้มีเกียรติแชมป์สำหรับ Lumpinee World Championship คู่ที่ 2 ของเราครับพบกับคู่มวย LGBT แต่ถ้าท่านไม่รู้จักง่ายๆก็คือว่าน้องตุ้ม2 นั่นเองนะครับ Ladies and gentlemen, coming up right now are the fighters from LGBT communities ถึงเวลาแล้วนะครับไปพบกับมวยไทย 3 ยก ขอเชิญพบกับนักมวยในมุมแดงครับพลังอารมณ์ส.บุญชัยจากประเทศไทย
Levanta a mão pro ar, eu deixo terrastra. Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai cantando, o coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar. Todo mundo vai dançar, a vida vai brilhar. Quando o mundo conquistar, oh, no samba do Brasil.
และนักมวยในมุมน้ำเงินของเรานะครับดังๆให้กับนรงฤทธิ์โรงเรียนกีฬาพิษณุโลก
Levanta a mão pro ar, eu deixo terrastra. Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai cantando, o coração acelerando.Dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar. Todo mundo vai dançar. A vida vai
และกรรมการผู้ตัดสินบนเวทีของเราครับ10 ตำรวจเอกวชรินทร์รัชนิพนธ์ขอให้ทุกท่านโชคดีครับ
Okay, here we go. This is our second fight this afternoon, and it's in the Mui Extreme MMA gloves. In the red corner, we've got Permaron Sorunchai. Well, Permaron is 24 years old, 174 centimeters tall, weighing in at the weigh-in just at 53.6 kilograms, 25 wins and 5 losses on their record.
Lungalong's opponent in the blue corner is Nalonglit, Longlin Kila Pisanalo, 15 years of age, 172 centimeters tall, weighed in yesterday at 54 kilos, got 19 wins and 11 losses. So don't be too confused here, or maybe you are. So let's just get out of the way. Let's explain
set the record straight.
Exactly. Plung Arom is a transgender, born male, and actually has competed here at Lumpinee Stadium. When, of course, female fighting wasn't allowed. So definitely was a male that time.
And another thing that we've got in this match is it's Southpaw versus Unorthodox. I love these matchups because it's always the fighter that wins it that has the better footwork.
Of course, in Thailand, I think, and as it should be, transgender fighters, you always got to fight the opponent of the gender that they're born with. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, I guess it would be. It should be fair anyway.
But in Thailand, of course, it's nothing new when it comes to transgender fighters. We've had two very famous transgender fighters before. Nong Dum, who's here in the arena right now. I'm not sure if you've seen the movie The Beautiful Boxer. And more recently, Nong Rose.
Yes, Nong Rose.
From Buriram.
I remember Nong Rose.
Who actually competed for a major Thailand title. But did not get the victory. Good kick there from the 15-year-old Narulit. As Plungarom is on the back foot. And Plungarom is no joke. I mean, I've seen Plungarom take on some very tough fighters and even fought Kat Shirt before. More famous, though, in the regional...
Punches here from Plungarom. Crowd really getting behind Plungarom here. As soon as Plungarom did that flurry, good body kick there from Narongrit.
Absolutely fantastic there from Narongrit, who's trying to push forward, but getting kicked at every opportunity Plungarom has.
Two successful body kicks there from Narongrit.
Of course, in this match, there's a big age difference as well. 15 years old in the blue corner and 24 in the red corner. Let's not forget there's also a weight advantage for the 15-year-old by 1 kilo. For those that don't know at home, 1 kilo is a lot.
Yeah, it definitely does give you an advantage over your opponent. Just have more power in your shots. Yeah, but Plungarom is 2 centimeters taller though. Does look like more...
Definitely the more experienced fighter as well.
More experience, looks like Plungarom's got a better reach as well.
Very confident, staying on the ropes and letting her opponent come forward. Right there from fight in the blue corner. Maybe a good tactic from the Thai. Well, I was going to say the Thai fighter, but they're both Thai. For the fight in the blue corner, in and out, in and out. Low kick there from Ruumet once again.
I think these two are just so apprehensive to engage. End of round number 1. So I was saying there, I think they're too apprehensive to engage because as soon as, like you said earlier, as soon as you get hit by one of those MMA gloves, it is like taking a brick or a sledgehammer to the face.
And I'm very sure that Plungarom has fought with these gloves before, MMA gloves. But I'm not so sure about Plungarom's opponent, Narongrit.
I'm not sure either, but Narongrit definitely did a good job landing those left body kicks. Typical trademark southpaw.
Like you saw there on the replay, took some heavy left hands from Plungarom.
Plungarom did do really well closing the distance when she got close and throwing hands like real fast. Landed some good body kicks too. I feel like maybe the nerves might be getting to her a little bit. Plungarom, she's got a lot of support here this afternoon at Lumpinee Stadium.
In the corner of Plungarom, of course, another transgender fighter, as we explained earlier, one of the most famous, in fact, maybe the first to do it.
Oh, really?
I mean, first transgender fighter to fight at Lumpinee Stadium, or the original Lumpinee Stadium at Ramapur Road. And definitely made a star of herself internationally, having fights in Japan as well. Easy to say that that's probably Plungarom's idol, ringside.
Probably.
At a very different time for Nong Dum, once upon a time, wasn't able to wear the sports bra at Lumpinee Stadium. So now it's a new, or not wearing a lot to wear at the top. That's before the full transition, my friend. In case you didn't know, Ali was giving me some very interesting looks.
I remember Nong Rose, because she fought at Raja a few times, and she wore a sports bra there as well.
But in the beginning, that wasn't allowed. That's why she fought regionally to begin with.
Ah, okay.
Or in other sort of TV studios kind of style venues. But then later on, they allowed it, and she even got a title shot even. Very beautiful kicks there from Narongrit to start the second round. And once again, it's Narongrit pushing forward and Plungarom waiting for the right opportunity. And a beautiful left hand there from the younger fighter.
Narongrit pushing the pace here, like you said. Plungarom on the back foot too much for me.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. But that's just a style that Nong likes to fight with. But right now, not doing herself any favors.
Well, she caught Narongrit with that good right hand there on the counter. Good block as well, but getting tripped up here by Narongrit.
15 years old, but very good technically. Well done there from the young fighter in the blue corner. And still, it's Narongrit pushing forward. At which point on, a good team to the face there from Narom. Also on the back foot, but at what point does Narom say to herself, look, I've got to push forward. He's caught me with a lot of shots already in the first and second round, in fact. Beautiful body shot there, though, from Narom.
I'm not sure in the last time Narom fought, but she looks really stiff and very apprehensive to engage, and on the back foot just trying to time Narongrit and counter.
She's definitely been active, though, for the last 5 years. Don't forget, fought her first fight in Lumpinee Stadium, this Lumpinee Stadium, 5 years ago. And actually won by knockout with a solid left hand. Perhaps needs to unleash those left hands even more now in this fight.
And Narongrit doing a good job pushing the pace. Good kick from Narongrit.
Right kick, though, from fighting in the red corner. 2 kicks unanswered. Will almost start having to push the fight now. 50 seconds left in the second round. Beautiful kicks there from, in fact, both fighters about to just say, just from Narongrit, but a good counter from Narom.
Narong trying to fight the kick there. Right hand and right body kick from Narong, just trying to push forward, looking at the clock here as well. Less than 30 seconds to go in the second round of our second fight this afternoon. Big body kick there from Narong, but Narongrit almost kind of like halfway there, taking Narong's back.
It was a great lock there by Narongrit, but you got to say an even better defense from Narom, my goodness.
Narongrit, huge overhand rights being thrown just before he got into the clinch, and Narom holding on there with a good lock in the clinch to nullify his attacks.
And that last shot may have won him the round, my goodness. That's the end of the second round. Very hard to tell who won that round. Everyone had their moments.
Even with the first round as well, I wasn't too sure either.
Just maybe when you look at it throughout the whole fight, maybe Narongrit had a much better offense. He's looking forward a lot, but it kicks in, as you can see in the replays. That was just missing. You've got to wonder what are the judges looking for. Are they looking for a calm fighter who's moving back, trying to pick out the right moments? And that's a beautiful kick to the face there. Or are they looking for the fighter that pushes forward, trying to double down on their attacks each time?
I am completely split. I really don't know which way this is going to go. For the last 2 rounds that we've seen, it's very back and forth. I mean, I think you're right. Narongrit did do a really good job to close the round early on. We threw those overhand rights that we saw in the replay, and they got a good position in the clinch. But then Narong also locked him up very well too. So, see, both had their moments.
And as you can see there, we're coming into our third and final round. An exciting match so far. If you ask me, it's still anyone's match. This third round might decide it.
Let's see.
Something I haven't mentioned yet, it's with the MMA gloves. This fight here.
Oh, well, we did talk about it earlier. I mean,
yeah, first round.
Talking about if you, any mistake you make, you're going to pay for it big time.
Absolutely, and that's why maybe both fighters don't really want to unleash too much.
They don't want to get too close in the pocket and engage. They just don't want to get tagged.
Yep. You've got to be extra careful with those gloves.
Okay, round number 3 coming up. Got Aron in the red corner and Narongrit in the blue corner.
It's one of the same that we've seen in the first and second round already. Narongrit, pushing forward. Sees a kick for his efforts. And 2 kicks each for both fighters.
Big body kick from Marier, doing a lot better in this round to start off with.
If you ask me earlier on, who had the more clearer kicks, it's definitely going to be Marier.
Good body kick there from the wrong rip. Really got to get going now. Did a good job landing that left body kick in the first round. Left hand from the wrong rip and almost trying to pull off a sweep there on Marier, and Marier with a good look in the clinch.
Some much nicer knees though coming in from the wrong rip. Of course, that's a fighting blue corner who's still pushing forward, and what a right hand there from Marier. And of course, with the knee guard up, that's going to look good for her, for the judges. Once again, fighting the blue corner, pushing forward. Not sure if that's working, and all caught up in the ropes there, and Marier takes advantage of that. Just as we said, you can't make any mistakes in this fight.
Big body kick from Marier. Lock off in the clinch here from Marier. Doing a little bit better than the wrong rip. And the wrong rip really pushing forward here. A lot of determination on his face. I think he probably realises he's losing this round a little bit. You see on the screen there, Marier's corner cheering her on, or moving her off on the commentary box. I think the whole stadium could hear Marier's corner. I'm not sure what the tactic was, but it's a much better round for Marier at the moment. Bateman, and then big right hand there from the wrong rip. Lifts up Marier, didn't get a footing right. Way too far back, leaving himself open, and took that right hand right in the chin. Less than a minute to go now.
Big knees there coming in from the wrong rip.
I think the wrong rip just needs to go back to the left body kick. He landed it so well.
There we go, 2 body kicks in a row, just as you said, Ali. Maybe you heard you.
Hope he did. got a soft spot for southpaws.
You southpaw.
I was never a southpaw. I was orthodox. I think as a trainer, the southpaws are the best style to train, and the best one to train for fights as well. Anyway,
better there from the wrong rip just now. So many kicks unanswered. Maybe Marier, not sure, maybe a little bit tired now.
This is what Marier did in the second round. He just sort of woke up in the last minute, and it looks like he's doing the same thing again.
Some beautiful kicks, hitting the mark once again for the fight in the blue corner. Ended the round extremely strong, and that's the end of the fight.
Still split. I'm not sure which way this is going to go.
Just that respect that you see all the time in Muay Thai, and what a sport it is.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I love Muay Thai. There's just so much respect in it from both fighters. It's like all the time in Thailand, as soon as they've, gone toward each other for 3 rounds or for 5 rounds, at the end, it's all smiles, it's all hugs, and paying respect. There's no bad blood.
Or less than 3 and 5 rounds.
Yeah, true.
Let's take a look at some of the replay from that final round, and I believe it was a strong start for Marier in the red corner, but at the end of the fight, I believe Marier did a lot better. Maybe Marier just got a little bit too tired. I'm not sure, but kept eating those left kicks from Marier.
Very back and forth. Both fighters having their moments in all 3 rounds. We're not sure which way it's going to go. Okay, we're going to go for the official announcement now.
และตอนนี้นะครับคะแนนอยู่ในมือผมเรียบร้อยจากศาลท่านคณะกรรมการนะครับคะแนนมีดังนี้ครับ28 29 28 29 และ 28 29 ผู้ชนะฝ่ายน้ำเงินครับนรงฤทธิ์โรงเรียนกีฬาพิษณุโลกคุณผู้ชมครับพักกันสักครู่เดียวช่วงหน้าถึงเวลาของมวยไทยชายบนเวทีแล้วครับประเทศไทยจะได้เจอกับชาวโมร็อกโกจะเป็นยังไงเตรียมลุ้นกันได้ Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take just a little break. Coming up next, it's time for the gentlemen to get on the stage. Thailand versus Morocco. We'll be right back with Lumpinee World Championship.
Pop กับยอดนักชกจากทั่วทุกสารทิศที่จะมาระเบิดความมันแบบไม่ยั้ง กับรายการลุมพินี World Championship ยิงสดจากเวทีมวยลุมพินีทุกวันอังคารพุธและเสาร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 16 นาฬิกาถึง 18 นาฬิกาซื้อบัตรได้ทุกสาขาทั่วประเทศและรับชมได้ทางททบ 5 HD มวยเด็ดมวยมันที่คุณไม่ควรพลาดการต่อสู้ระดับนานาชาติกับรายการลุมพินี World Championship คู่เอกเปิดสนามคมอาวุธ F.A.กรดวลเดือนกับจรวดศึกเกียรตินาวีเต็มอิ่มกับมวย8 คู่ยิงสดจากเวทีมวยลุมพินี
เอาละครับคุณผู้ชมครับกลับมาสู่คู่ที่3นะครับกับศึกลุมพินี World Championship ถึงเวลาแล้วนะครับสำหรับมวยไทยชายจะได้โชว์ความสามารถบนเวทีนี้3 ยกนะครับยกละ 3 นาทีมาพบกับคู่ต่อสู้กันดีกว่านักมวยมุมแดงจากประเทศไทยของเราครับดังๆให้กับโชคดำรงโชติบางแสนAnd in the blue corner, all the way from Morocco, Ibrahim Tevaheri.และกรรมการผู้ตัดสินบนเวทีนะครับคุณบุญเลิศแก้วพิทักษ์ครับ Gentlemen good luck
Okay, here we go. Fight number 3 this afternoon. It's Thailand taking on Morocco. In the red corner, we've got Chokdam Rong Chok Bang Sen. 26 years old, 185 centimeters tall. Weighed in at the weight yesterday, 74 kilograms. 48 wins in his record and 10 losses.
Of course, the player fighting out of the blue corner, Ibrahim Tevaheri from Morocco, 24 years of age, 86 centimeters tall. He also weighed in at 74 kilos, had 11 wins and 5 losses. This is, of course, also in the MMA gloves. 3 rounds of Muay Thai action.
One of the most famous Moroccan fighters from a gym down in Pattaya.
That is right.
Youssef Bouhamen. If you're not sure if you're listening in, guys, Kevin is actually originally from Pattaya. So if you're a big fan of Youssef, or at least his gym, Petsaman Gym.
Absolutely one of the greatest fighters of this generation, in fact.
Well, Youssef is one of the most decorated foreigners.
And he's also been Lumpinee champion as well. Let's not forget about that.
Lumpinee, Rajdamnern, Omnoy, Thai Fight. Come on, what else is he? He's won pretty much everything that
It
you
goes
can think
all
of.
on and on and on.
Yeah, very accomplished fighter. Very nice guy too. He's got a few fighters fighting here soon as well, so looking forward to seeing them compete and him passing on his
Knowledge, so to speak, yeah.
knowledge, that's it, yeah. Trying to put the words.
You do see that. You see a lot of fighters these days mimicking Youssef, just how famous he is, and maybe he's also an idol of Ibrahim's. Let's see how Ibrahim performs here tonight.
Okay, we got another Southpaw versus the Orthodox matchup. In our previous bout, we have Narongrit versus Blemaron, and something similar here now. Okay, left body kick from Chokdam-rong.
A slow start from Chokdam-rong. Chokdam-rong we've seen quite often in the Thai circuit. 25 rounds and caught him early on.
There.
Exactly what we said about the the 4-ounce gloves. You get hit with them, that could be it.
That right hook looked like it was right on the ear as well, so that's going to disrupt your equilibrium and your balance.
Looks like he's been hurt already down low, and it's been hurt by punches as well.
Well, Ibrahim really needs to get going here.
Maybe not a good sign as well. I mean, we've seen Ibrahim hurt twice already from a leg kick and from a hook.
But the problem with what Ibrahim is doing is he's following Chok Damrong. He's not cutting him off. He needs to go to the left more. There's that right hook again. And then Ibrahim's shaking it off, but it looks like effective in his guard is dropping slightly as well.
I'm not quite sure what the game plan for Ibrahim is, but he's already been hurt twice in this round. And
oh, there you go, right hook again.
I believe that was an elbow, in fact.
Really?
I mean, if you blinked, you missed it.
Yeah.
Hopefully the replays can clear it up for us, but I believe that was an elbow that Ibrahim just caught.
Well, Chok Damrong cutting the angle very well and using that right hook or right elbow to great effect.
It's just and a flying knee as well. We've seen everything from Chok Damrong so far.
Chok Damrong very confident, but must be wary of Ibrahim. I mean, even though he hasn't thrown too much now, one shot in those 4-ounce gloves, and that'll be good after. Well, not really good night, but good night after whatever. You'll be going to sleep, but pretty much.
Not enough from Ibrahim so far. There's something, but just dodge from Chok Damrong.
Ibrahim's corner getting quite frustrated with him, telling him to go forwards, telling him to start throwing some sort of combination. That hurt Ibrahim, wincing there. That low kick.
So far in one round, we've seen Ibrahim hurt by a punch to the head. He's been hurt by a kick to the body. He's been hurt by a kick to the legs. I believe Chok Damrong has them all figured out by now.
Chok Damrong looks like he's looking for a highlight reel stoppage as well with these flying knees.
Chok Damrong almost like a predator, just playing with his next meal.
Yeah. Almost like a cat playing with a mouse. Right hook there from Chok Damrong. Chok Damrong's timing's been really good so far in this bout, and a more extreme bout. Third fight on the card so far.
And another reminder that, no, we're not the judges, but it's fair to say Chok Damrong has had a much better round than Ibrahim. That's the end of the first round.
Okay, so it was all Chok Damrong in the first round. He was able to hit Ibrahim with pretty much every single shot he threw and cut the angle very well as a crafty southpaw. You don't normally see it a lot with southpaws throwing the right hook or the right elbow on like those check hooks, those check elbows on the turn. But Chok Damrong did throw a few of those and they were very effective. Also went low with the low kicks and went to the body with the body kicks as well. See that there it is on the replay there, one of the right hooks, and again.
Ibrahim just really needs to start fighting back in the second round. So far, it's just looked like target practice for Chok Damrong.
Yeah.
Just like that, way too easy to get that flying knee in.
And Chok Damrong is stretching his own corner, man. And warming him up.
I'm sorry if you can't see that on your screens, but just now it looked like Chok Damrong was...
I've never seen that before.
Stretching his corner man. Usually it's the corner man stretching their fighters, of course, but that's definitely something I've never seen in my life.
No, I've never seen that before. And if anything, if you're Ibrahim and you're watching that, that's got to really wind you up and almost be like, wow, what the hell is this guy made of?
You know, I hope Ibrahim saw that. It's the most disrespectful thing he's ever seen in his life. Because he really needs to do something here in the second round to at least get something out of this fight.
He just needs to go for broke more, just open up with his hands a lot more. I've never seen Ibrahim fight before.
Just open up with his hands, just open up in general.
Yeah, just open up in general.
We haven't seen anything at all from the first round.
No, we haven't. Just throw something.
Even the kitchen sink. That's the saying, right?
It is. Okay, here we go. Round number 2 coming up. We've got Chok Damrong in the red corner and Ibrahim in the blue corner. It's Thailand taking on Morocco.
And there we go, Chok Damrong turning it up already with some heavy hands and some big kicks, and Ibrahim not fighting back at all, just like what we saw for the first round.
I think he's starstruck here, or just like a rabbit in the headlights of a truck, just doesn't really know what to do. Can't figure out the puzzle of Chok Damrong.
And he's still not attacking.
Just waiting too long. I think he's a little bit hurt or a little bit apprehensive to engage.
I don't know what... There we go. There's one counter for him. Much better from Ibrahim, but takes some solid shots, and maybe he's going down now, and he does.
And
the
that's
referee
it,
calls it off.
referee waving it off.
And
Smart decision from the referee.
Yeah, rightfully so. I didn't see anything coming in from Ibrahim. He tried to go with one counter punch. It wasn't happening. Chogdarome came in, attacked, got his knockout. Dำรงis the winner by TKO in the second round.
And Ibrahim's okay, I think. Yeah, he's okay. He's just been held up by the doctors, being seen to at the moment. Take a look at the replays here. And it was just all chopped down wrong. It's this right hook that really helped him set up a lot of his attacks, and that body kick just folded Ibrahim. I mean, the good thing about getting stopped with a body shot is you don't really feel it too much afterwards, unless, of course, you break a rib.
Let's not forget, he took a lot of head kick. He took a lot of head shots as well in that fight.
No, he did. And those small gloves are unforgiving. It's very easy to find a small hole in the guard too.
I think it's fair to say that he did well to at least get through the first round. But once again, maybe Chogdarome was just playing with his opponent.
และผู้ชนะของเราชนะแบบ TKO ฝ่ายแดงโชคดำรงโชติบางแสนช่วงหน้าครับกับ Lumpinee World Championship คู่เอกของเรากำลังจะขึ้นเวทีสนุกแน่ๆ Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna pause for just one moment. Coming up next is the main event of Lumpinee World Championship.
นักชกจากทั่วทุกสารทิศที่จะมาระเบิดความมันแบบไม่ยั้งกับรายการลุมพินี World Championship ยิงสดจากเวทีมวยลุมพินีทุกวันอังคารพุธและเสาร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 16 นาฬิกาถึง 18 นาฬิกาซื้อบัตรได้ทางออนทิเก็ต7-Eleven ทุกสาขาทั่วประเทศและรับชมได้ทางกทม 5 HD มวยเด็ดมวยมันที่คุณไม่ควรพลาด
Welcome back to Lumpinee World Championship. I am PK. Glad for you guys to join us. แขกผู้มีเกียรติครับคู่ต่อไปจะเรียกว่าเป็นคู่เอกเลยก็ว่าได้นะครับมวยไทยชายครับ5ยกยกละ3นาทีเอาละครับนักมวยในมุมแดงของเราจากประเทศไทยนี่แหละครับดังๆต้อนรับกับคมอาวุธ F.A.Groupและนักมวยในมุมน้ำเงินจากประเทศไทยเช่นกันครับทุกคนครับดังๆต้อนรับกับจรวดศึกเกียรตินาวีและกรรมการผู้ตัดสินบนเวทีของเราครับคุณบุญภาปรากฏผลนั่นเองสองท่านครับขอให้โชคดีครับ
Okay, here we go, our fourth fight on the card this afternoon. And we've got we've got Thailand taking on Thailand in the red corner. Commonwealth F.A. Group, or better known as James by his nickname. He is 23 years old, 165 centimeters tall. At the weigh-ins yesterday, he weighed in at 65.9 kilos. He has had a total of 60 fights, 45 victories, and 15 defeats.
And now introducing his opponent in the blue corner, Jrwad Suk Giet Navi, or formerly known as Jrwad Suk Kampmanat. 22 years of age, 175 centimeters tall. He's had a total of 47 victories and 13 losses. Of course, this fight taking place at, I believe it's 65 kilos.
Yes. Well, that's what it says on the sheet.
Anyways, and this is also our main event of the evening. This is 5 rounds of Muay Thai action.
And these two are real, well, they're quite well known on the Muay Thai stadium circuit. I mean, Koma Woot coming out of the infamous FA group, which is in northern Bangkok, and they've produced, well, they produced the most decorated Muay Thai champion of all time, Petbun Chu FA group, also home to Yotin FA group as well, and also a few other like big household names. I mean, FA group is known as a clinch gym, a Muay Khao gym, so pretty much every single fighter fights the same similar way. They love to win fights in the clinch. I mean, Mr. Liam, who we were talking to at backstage, has been involved in Muay Thai for years, and he's so picky with his fighters in the clinch. At FA group, they clinch like every day for about 45 minutes to an hour in each session in the morning and the afternoon. It's a really tough clinch gym, but Jawad Suk from Kiat Navy, seen him fight a few times, fought Yod IQ a while ago from PK Sanchai. Very crafty fighter, more of a femur fighter. Femur fighters are the fighters that are like the worst nightmare for Muay Khao, for clinch fighters, because they're very good at keeping them at bay.
Or for any or for any fighter,
yeah,
in
for
fact.
anyone thinking about it, yeah.
Of course, displaying a high level of IQ in the ring, but this is in fact a rematch. These two, in both of their last fights, they actually took on each other, with Koma Woot taking the victory by decision. It was a One Song Shai show, and for the S1 title, or the One Song Shai title, who Koma Woot FA Group is currently the champion in the both weight division. It's definitely going to be a very good matchup. The last fight they both had, absolutely amazing. Back and forth action. But to be fair, whenever Koma Woot's in the ring, it's always filled with action.
Yeah, it's true. It's a real crowd pleaser, Koma Woot, or as his nickname is, James. I can't get used to calling him Koma Woot.
You got to try for now.
Yeah, I've got to try for you guys at home.
Exactly.
It's like Petbun Chu is in attendance today as well. I mean, if one thing's for sure, you don't want to let him down.
No, definitely not. The most decorated Muay Thai fighter in history. Am I correct? Not sure, but I think he's had about 13 or 11 titles. 11. Now, let's put it at 11.
Well, you can ask him afterwards and double check. Here we go. Right, so main event time. Jawad Suk in the blue corner and Koma Woot FA Group in the red corner.
Oh, there's definitely going to be a good match.
Well, it's a rematch, so Koma Woot already has a win. Jawad Suk probably wants to get a win today. Well, I'd want to if I was rematching someone. This is 5 rounds, 5 3-minute rounds of Muay Thai action.
Or to be fair, you want to win every single match you're in.
Yeah, it's true.
I'd hope so, anyways.
Oh, well, you know that's not possible, though. I mean,
exactly.
You've got to be really naive to think that you're going to win every single fight. However,
you got to try at least.
You got to try at least. But there is one Muay Thai fighter that has won every single fight so far. It's Mr. Danny Rodriguez from the Simbi Muay Thai gym, also representing his gym in Switzerland too. On an absolute tear at the moment. Anyway, here we go. Another Orthodox versus a Southpaw. Jawad Suk, the much taller of the two, and Southpaw as well, which makes it even more awkward for an Orthodox. That's Koma Woot.
And it's the sort of match that you expect to see from a feed move versus a technical fighter. Technical fighter moving backwards, hitting with some solid kicks, and the Muay Bu. The Muay Mat, the Muay Bu.
Yeah, Muay Mat.
Anyways,
the crazy fight, the one that likes to come forward and have a war.
The push forward fighter doing his thing and going forward, as you can see from Koma Woot there in the red corner.
Koma Woot, good overhand right from him there and going to the body as well.
But these are the sort of matches I really do like. You get best of both worlds, the best technical sort of fighter and the best brawlers in the ring.
Good jab from Jawad Suk. Controlling the range very well. Big left body kick too.
Good job early on from Jawad Suk, just controlling the fight, controlling the distance. Wood finding it hard to get on the insides. Don't forget, it's only the first round out of 5.
Quick fire left hand before by Jawad Suk. Wood pushing forward with this teep to the leg. Isn't really where Jawad Suk wants to be. Doesn't want to be on the ropes against a clinch fighter like Wood.
This is just the way that he's used to fighting, waiting for his opponent to commit. Throwing those lethal roundhouse kicks. Beautiful body shot there from Jawad Suk. Suk literally translating to the war rocket.
Oh really? Is that what it means?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Jawad rocket, Suk war.
Because the gym is attached to the Navy, am I right?
Don't forget he was called that in Golka Banat gym as well. Before joining Navy, and what a beautiful knee there, straight down the middle from Jawad Suk. Absolutely beautiful, and that's going to score him a lot of points, let me tell you. Ali, back in your days, you'd be hit by a lot of those. How does it feel getting kneed straight down the middle?
Oh, it's like eating a roast dinner and then falling in front of the fireplace. You just can't get up.
That's the best. That's the best thing I've ever heard today. Anyways, back to the action. 10 seconds left of the first round, and looks like Jawad Suk is in control of the fight. Another beautiful kick there from Jawad Suk. Wood trying to go forward, though. Jawad Suk not letting me get on the inside. That's the end of the first round. Beautiful control there from Jawad Suk. Showing some good left kicks. His lateral movement has been spot on. Jawad Suk just having a hard time getting on the inside.
It's frustrating though, isn't it? Like fighting a fighter that doesn't want to engage when you want to engage and you want to get in the clinch, or you want to at least close the distance, and they're just moving away from you, finding the space, moving away, finding the space, finding the angle, hitting you with a shot. It's so frustrating. I mean, Jawad Suk had a really good opening round, just making James miss and making him pay.
No, Jawad Suk has fought many people like Kama Wood, or at least with the same style, and he's smart enough to know never to exchange with brawlers like Kama Wood. So he's doing such a good job staying on the outside. Why commit to exchanging with a brawler, a more powerful fighter?
Yeah, got to agree. If you're in Kama Wood's corner though, are you frustrated with him, or are you going to say, oh, it's all right, just take that was round 1, we've got 4 more rounds to go? Maybe 4 more rounds to go, could be less.
Yeah, still early on in the fight. Let's not forget, it's a 5-round fight. Maybe Kama Wood could change something in the second round. Or at least he's still trying to figure out his opponent, because I don't think he did there in the first round. But that's why you have cornermen.
Lots of experience in both these two's corners.
And lots of experience in the ring as well. Maybe 200 fights between them.
Yeah.
Or close to 200 fights at least.
Yeah, I'd have to say so. Probably even more.
That we know of.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, here we go. Round number 2 coming up. This is our main event this afternoon. Got Kama Wood from FA Group in the red corner, and we've got Jawad Suk from Kiat Navy in the blue corner.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe in the last fight they had on the One Songshai Roadshow, I believe Kama Wood actually knocked Jawad Suk down.
Wouldn't surprise me. He's very strong and stocky for the weight.
I believe that's how he won the fight. It just seemed like his opponent was controlling the entire match, but then got caught. Anything happen in Muay Thai. Perhaps we might see the same with this one. Some good kicks thrown early on, though, from the fight in the blue corner, but some huge hands coming in from Kama Wood.
We saw that earlier in the first round with Kama Wood going to the body with the straight rights. And he landed 2 in succession there and then went up high too. Swing and a miss from Kama Wood. Paying for it with a left body kick from Jawad Suk.
Earlier, though, we talked about how FA Group, they're known for the clinch and knee fight, but Kama Wood's a very rare species out of FA Group, right? He doesn't like to clinch a knee, but he loves to go forward and absolutely loves to batter his opponents.
Well, I saw Yotin holding focus mix, boxing mix for him the other day. They were doing some boxing pad work. He was pretty sharp and pretty powerful on the pad, so let's see if we can see that today. Looks like we are. Good right hand there from Commonwealth. That definitely got Jawad Suk's attention.
Oh, and that did as well. And for those that don't know Yotin, one of the greatest clinch and knee fighters of just generation, in fact.
Yeah, so good that people are too scared to fight him.
That is actually correct.
That's true. Had to move promotions, I think. Moved over from Petty Indeed to Sosamai and finally got some title shots, which he rightfully deserved. Big left kick there from Jawad Suk. Commonwealth pushing the pace here.
Much more accurate from Commonwealth though in this round. Jawad Suk now has to be worried.
Both these two touching the glove here, trying to gauge the range. Good range finder. That good left kick from Jawad Suk. Commonwealth going back downstairs with that body shot.
Love those combinations that are coming in from Commonwealth. Much better round for him here in the second.
Yeah, he's looking really dangerous here with his hands. Just pushing forward. Good right body kick too. See how he just cut the angle there, through the body shot to get Jawad Suk thinking about that, and then just threw the right body kick straight away. Left hook as well.
And a beautiful counter that he saw what Jawad Suk was going to do. Jawad Suk threw the left, and Jawad Suk came with a left hook of his own.
Yeah, this is heating up here, this main event. What a main event this is.
Yeah, and it's only the second round. Absolutely fantastic for what we've seen from both fighters, and Commonwealth just eating an elbow there from Jawad Suk.
Jawad Suk landing a good elbow to win that clinch exchange. And I've got to be honest, I'm happy with the handiwork. Literally, there's that upward elbow again from Jawad Suk.
That might be the game changer though in this fight, because once Jawad Suk landed with an elbow, he landed with another one in quick succession. Maybe he'll start going for it more in the second round, or the third round, excuse me.
Whoa, good low kick to end round number 2.
I mean, if we're just going round for round, I believe Commonwealth took that one.
Yeah, I got to agree. I think it's a round apiece so far on our unofficial scorecards, by the way, guys. We're not judging this today. Doesn't matter what we say or what we think. We are not judging this fight at all. It doesn't matter how we're scoring it. Let's look at the replay, though.
That's right. I've been told to keep Ali away from the judging table.
Yeah, well, I'm much better off in the commentary box.
Absolutely. And here we go. Let's take a look at some of the action from that round. I believe it was Jawad Suk's round. I believe it was Commonwealth's round.
And it was because of these boxing combinations, mixing up with his body kicks. On the counter as well, we saw this early on. He got Jawad Suk with that left hook.
Definitely looked extremely accurate in that round. Something we didn't see from him in the first round, but perhaps he's just figuring out his opponent now. And there's that elbow that I talked about early on. And that's how we ended the round. The low kick. There we go.
Yeah.
Maybe that left leg is hurt. Who knows?
I think both these two shouldn't change their game plan at all. Just keep doing what they're doing and just see who's going to win and be better off.
Perhaps Jawad Suk could do with a bit of game plan changes. It wasn't his round last round.
Maybe taking away a little bit more. Maybe using his hands and then body kicking. I'm not too sure.
Then we're going full circle back to the first round. That's exactly what he did there.
Yeah.
He looked a lot more stiff in that second round, if you ask me. Jawad Suk not as comfortable as he was in the first round, but that's maybe because Commonwealth turned it up.
Well, let's see. We still have, if it goes that well, we've still got 3 more rounds. Round number 3 coming up. So we have Jawad Suk in the blue corner and Commonwealth in the red corner.
Two very experienced fighters, two very skilled fighters.
Probably know each other very well as well since they both fought before. Jawad Suk losing out in the last fight. Here we go, round number 3 coming up.
Going the same tactics once again, the fight in the blue corner. Good kick there from Jawad Suk once again, and 2 kicks in succession. But that low kick might have hurt him. He's probably going to attack it once more if he can find an opening.
It looked like he was either off balance or it definitely hurt him because he stumbled slightly. And Commonwealth just needs to go off that leg there again.
Once again, he's hurt on the left leg, just as we saw from the end of the last round. A good kick there from Jawad Suk.
Commonwealth with a good punching combination, missing with the body kick, paying for it by taking a left body kick from Jawad Suk.
job from Wood early on in this third round as he's still trying to go for that left kick off Jrod Suk.
And looks like Jrod Suk wincing there. Looks like he's hurt. Wood's corner urging him to go forward. I've got to agree. Big right hands from Wood.
Solid combinations there, and a big left kick there from Jrod Suk, taking Wood off his feet.
Looked like he just caught Wood off balance. Scored really well with that left body kick. Overhand right from Wood. Into the clinch they go. Good clinching exchange here from Wood. Putting his hand over Jrod Suk, disrupting his vision and enabling him to get a good position to land some good knees.
And there's that technical clinching from an FA group fighter. Something we're very used to seeing from an FA group fighter. Big lefts and rights once again from Wood. But when do we not see him do it in a fight?
Low kick again. Wood landing with a good punching combination, trying to get a jockey for a better position in the clinch. Jrod Suk just locking him off here with a straight knee.
Absolutely love the forward movement of Wood. And that's exactly what fans want to see. A fighter who loves to go forward, loves to throw bombs, tries to knock his opponent out. Beautiful kick there once again from Jrod Suk. Not sure if you noticed, but the leg kicks have gone now from Wood. Maybe we should start attacking that once again. Beautiful knee from finding the blue corner and trying to go for that low kick once again.
Overhand rights coming in from Wood as well. Wants to be careful though. He needs to set those overhand rights off. Doesn't want to eat a knee when he's throwing one of those overhand rights. There you go. Good punching combination from Wood. Jrod Suk just trying to find the space. Good right hand again from Wood, pushing the pace. Less than 30 seconds to go in the third round. Wood definitely being the aggressor. Jrod Suk just trying to set traps and score well on the back foot. Not sure if he is though.
Absolutely love the combinations that Wood is throwing. He's going high, he's going to the center, he's going low, making his opponent guess at each time.
It looks like to me that Jrod Suk is tiring slightly. It looks like he almost landed that right elbow too. See a sign of frustration on Wood's corner.
And that's the end of the third round. Interesting round, but I still got to give it to Wood just because of how he hurt Jrod Suk early on in that round.
I mean, it's a lot. You hear it a lot. Like Muay Thai fighters have real good poker faces, and Jrod Suk did not at times in that round. I mean, I think it was a close round, but I have to give it to Wood really, just based on how his shots were a little bit more effective. But Jrod Suk definitely did have his moments though.
There's that low kick shown from Wood, which seems to have hurt Jrod Suk. You just gotta love the style shown from Wood. The fast-paced forward movement, and there's where he caught his opponent off balance.
Well, as though he was trying to block the body kick, but it just wasn't strong enough, and it just knocked him right down to the canvas.
What's not going to look good for Wood is that it took his time to get up there.
Yeah, that's true. Got to get up straight away.
So perhaps the judges may give that round to Jrod Suk just because of that one moment. It could happen.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, things definitely changing in the stadiums here. There's no influence from gamblers. I think they're pretty much scoring every round today as well. There's no sort of feel-out process. Normally in Muay Thai, it's normally the first 2 rounds are 10-10. The fighters don't normally do too much, but this fight has been non-stop action from the first round onwards.
And the difference, of course, is because every single round is scored. I mean, it's not the Lumpinee World Championship. We're not doing it for the gamblers. We're doing it for the fans.
We're doing it for the good of the sport.
Exactly.
Okay, well, round 4 coming up. Normally,
I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, same. This is a kudos to the promoters at Lumpinee World Championships. This is a great main event. Looks like Jrod Suk really needs to dig deep a bit. It looks like he's breathing heavy. I think Wood getting a big turning off in the corner from his gym boss Liam. Time to get round number 4 underway here.
Of course, Wood, FA group in the red corner, and Jrod Suk getting now in the blue corner. And here we go. Action getting started once again, and more of the same. Wood moving forward. Beautiful right hand there from Wood, but receives a huge knee from Jrod Suk. 2 knees in a row, and good blocking there from the fighter in the blue corner, though.
I mean, lots of knees being thrown from Jrod Suk. I mean, that's a great tactic to employ when you're fighting a forward fighter that's throwing punches like Koma Wood is. It really does stop them in their tracks.
But even though Koma Wood is a brawler sort of fighter, he benefits from being at FA Group because he gets to spar with clinchers every single day, so he knows exactly what a clincher is going to do to him if it ever happens. And beautiful elbow there thrown from the fighter in the red corner once again. It's quite interesting now. You can see Koma Wood clinching up.
We haven't seen too much of that. He's just been on the outside, just throwing huge punching combinations and then finishing them with leg kicks or body kicks. And now he's clinching up.
And it's not just clinching up, he's holding on to Jrod Suk's neck, maybe weakening Jrod Suk, making him more tired.
Huge vice grip locks in the clinch here.
What I like about Koma Wood is that he did not fall into the trap of going into Jrod Suk's pace. He set the pace in this fight, and that's exactly why Jrod Suk may be struggling to cope with it.
Koma Wood's corner getting frustrated with him and telling him to come forward and punch. Just keep going back to those punching combinations. We had a lot of success with him in the earlier rounds. I got to agree, should probably just go back to them. Struggling to close the distance here. Right hand to the body from Koma Wood. Stiff jab from Jrod Suk and a left knee too. Oh, beautiful sweep there from Koma Wood.
Absolutely beautiful when you see a sweep like that. Not for the opponent though.
No, definitely not.
Very demoralizing, I'd say.
Looks like a lot of the venom in the kicks is starting to leave towards Suk at the moment. Either that or he just threw that body kick apprehensively. Is the pace getting to Jrod Suk?
I think so. I mean, his shots aren't as strong as they were in the earlier rounds. Not that though, that kick hit very well, but still it's Koma Wood coming forward, pushing his opponent to the ropes. Beautiful body shot there for Koma Wood. Going for a head kick there, and maybe that's exactly what he needed to do.
Going to the body here, Koma Wood, and then with a guy trying to go up high with a high kick too.
Perhaps like head kick though, caught Koma Wood by surprise. You know, the whole fight we didn't see one head kick.
Going to the body again, Koma Wood pushing the pace. We've got less than 15 seconds to go in the fourth round.
It's going to be hard to score this round any other way besides for a round for Koma Wood.
Yeah, I have to agree, and it looks like the wind has left towards Suk sails.
Oh, and a beautiful counter to knee, and 3 or 4 knees in a row for Koma Wood to end the fourth round. Excellent work there from Koma Wood. I just don't see how you can fault him in anything at all.
Yeah, I got to agree. I think Koma Wood, at the start, it was Jrod Suk with these straight left knees. As soon as Koma Wood came in, he just started throwing them at will. But then he just slowed down and just went on the back foot too much, and Koma Wood was just able to get the better of him. Good elbow from Koma Wood on the replay, but it was really the boxing from Koma Wood in this round.
Don't forget the clinch as well.
Yeah, true. Clinch as well.
I believe whenever they engage into the clinch, Koma Wood controlled that as well. Jrod Suk really has to go all out in the fifth round. According to me and Ali anyways.
Yeah.
Probably Jrod Suk's cornermen too.
I've got to agree. Jrod Suk getting G'd up by his cornerman here. Looks like they're trying to get him to counter with an elbow. I think he definitely needs it. I think Jrod Suk just literally needs to wait like he was doing before. Just use that jab as a rangefinder and then throw that left knee up the middle. Throw the left knee up the middle. Because you know that Koma Wood's going to come forward.
Yes.
You know he's going to come forward. And then for good measure, try and land an elbow. I mean, hey, listen, folks. Easier said than done.
Absolutely.
A lot easier said than done. But if you want in-depth analysis, I guess that's the best I can do today.
It's definitely very difficult to fight a brawler like Koma Wood, and a very special brawler who knows how to fight against technical fighters and fight against clinch and knee fighters. I mean, he's used to that. FA Group has fighters has all sorts of fighters. Of course, they like to commit and spend time with the clinch and knee style, but then you got a lot of people coming from overseas who do like the K1 sort of style, the boxing, the.
I think you just have to go for the fighter's build at that particular weight. You look at Koma Wood, he's a little bit smaller compared to Jrod Suk, and he's stockier. And normally smaller, stockier fighters are more heavy punchers and low kickers. And if you can clinch on top of that, well, that's a huge plus.
Yoktin is the exception, though. Clinch, a new fighter who tends to fight against more heavier, or not heavier, but more taller opponents. Usually does a good job against them as well.
Super strong in the clinch too.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it's good fun clinching him, but sometimes it's not.
I think most of the time it's not.
Yeah, he's a great coach, Yoktin.
And you can see that from the output that we've seen from Kumawut here tonight. Great performance by Kumawut. It's very hard to fault him on anything, really.
Upward elbow from Jrod Suk, desperately looking for a Hail Mary in the 5th round. Kumawut's corner very happy with his output so far. So are we actually up in the commentary box. I think he's fought very well today. I think it's the best I've seen him, to be honest.
Oh, yes.
Maybe this 5-round style at the Lumpinee World Championship suits him. Good right elbow, check right elbow there from Jrod Suk. Still dangerous on the back foot.
Nice knees there from Jrod Suk, but definitely not enough. And a huge elbow thrown there and a high kick thrown from Jrod Suk. Maybe, just maybe, he might take something out of the bag and win this fight.
Or can we see Jrod Suk rip up the script and end Kumawut's night or Kumawut's afternoon too early? At the moment, on our unofficial scorecard, Kumawut is up and he's ahead. Definitely winning the fight for me.
But in a way, it seems like Jrod Suk is confident with what he's done tonight. Almost taking Kumawut off balance there, Jrod Suk.
And these two backing off here. Didn't expect to see this today, that they would back off like this.
No, I have to agree with you there.
The referee having a stern word with them, saying you've got to engage. Good right hook there from Jrod Suk, retreating onto the back foot. This is not a good place to be if you're Jrod Suk in the corner. Going to lateral movement here from Jrod Suk.
But it seems Jrod Suk is very confident with his performance throughout the 5 rounds. Not so sure about that, but we'll leave that for the judges to decide. Some more big shots there from Kumawut.
Right elbow from Jrod Suk. Jrod Suk looks like he's just accepting defeat here. Maybe that right body kick winded him slightly and he doesn't want to take any more damage. Coming up to the 22nd mark now, 5th and final round of our main event this afternoon. Looks like to me that Kumawut's won this.
And Kumawut's corner are very happy with what they've seen so far from their fighter. And if you ask me, rightfully so.
Referee not happy though, wants them to engage. I guess old habits die hard.
And that's the end of the 5th and final round.
Show of respect here from Kumawut. Fantastic performance from both fighters, but for me it was Kumawut, and we're going to see why on the replay.
I have to agree with you. I think that fight belonged to Kumawut. What a performance.
I mean, this is just how you fight a taller fighter. You've got to get into the pocket, make it a dirty fight for them, close the distance, body shots, low kicks. They paid off dividends for Kumawut. And Jrod Suk just wasn't able to pull off a lot of significant shots in the 4th and the 5th rounds. But those left knees were very good though from Jrod Suk.
Very good, but I don't think it's enough. I really don't. I really think this is Kumawut's fight. Let's see what the judges have to say.
เอาละครับตอนนี้ผลคะแนนจากทั้ง3คณะกรรมการอยู่มือผมแล้วนะครับท่านกรรมการท่านแรกนะครับท่านให้48 ต่อ 47ท่านที่2ให้48 ต่อ 47ครับและท่านที่3ให้48 ต่อ 47ผู้ชนะของเราคือฝ่ายแดงคมอาวุธ F.A. กรุ๊ปครับพักกันสักครู่เดียวนะครับช่วงหน้าเราเปิดโอกาสให้กับมวยไทยหญิงแต่อินเตอร์ด้วยบนเวทีนี้ We'll take a little break, ladies and gentlemen. Next up we have the international fighters. One from the US of A and the others from Vietnam. We'll be right back with Lumpinee World Championship.
กจากทั่วทุกสารทิศที่จะมาระเบิดความมันแบบไม่ยั้งกับรายการลุมพินี World Championship ยิงสดจากเวทีมวยลุมพินีทุกวันอังคารพุธและเสาร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 16 นาฬิกาถึง 18 นาฬิกาซื้อบัตรได้ทางออทิเก็ตเซเว่นอีเลฟเว่นทุกสาขาทั่วประเทศและรับชมได้ทางททบ 5 HD มวยเด็ดมวยมันที่คุณไม่ควรพลาด
เอาละครับมาพบกับคู่ที่ 5 ของเรานะครับกับศึกลุมพินี World Championship จะเป็นมวยไทยหญิงอินเตอร์นะครับ3 ยกละ 3 นาที Ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, all the way from the US of A, Danielle Simmons. And in the blue corner, all the way from Vietnam, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Din Thi Noi. และท่านกรรมการผู้ตัดสินบนเวทีของเรานะครับ10 เอกอนุกูลตามศรีรำครับ Ladies good luck
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is our 5th fight this afternoon on the card at Lumpinee World Championships, and it's another female contest. In the red corner, we've got Danielle Simmons. She is from America. She is 34 years old, or 34 years young, 168 centimeters tall. At the weigh-in, she weighed in at 55.7 kilos. She's had 20 fights, 13 wins, and 7 defeats.
Now introducing her opponent, as you see on your screens, Din Thi Noi from Vietnam, 18 years of age, 169 centimeters tall, with a record of 15 victories and 5 losses. Din Thi Noi having a huge fan base in her corner. Perhaps that's the Vietnam national Muay Thai team. I'm not sure. They dressed the part.
Well, it could be. I can't tell because they've got their masks on. I'm not very good at spotting their ninja faces, so, you know, telling them apart, hey. Anyway, this is our second female bout. Earlier on, we had Marier Ruumet and Marier Ruumet opening up this show today. Our first show at Lumpinee World Championships. Lots of change happening at the stadium, allowing females to compete. It's one of the biggest changes, and rightfully so. There's been a lot of females competing in Muay Thai since it's got more popular around the world.
Fair to say it's about time as well.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I mean, a long time ago, they weren't even allowed to touch the ring.
Exactly. I mean, you go into Lumpinee Stadium, before there were signs saying that females shouldn't touch the ring. Or at least they're very polite about it, I suppose. Please, no females touching the ring. But of course, that had to change, absolutely. And there was, in fact, I think even a ceremony just for this, just so that female fighters can touch the ring now.
I mean, rightfully so, because there's a lot of real good female fighters that compete on the circuit in Thailand and worldwide as well.
Especially for Thai female Muay Thai fighters, I really believe they don't get to compete in the sort of big arenas here in Thailand. they really fall behind the rest of the world. And if you ask me, I believe so many countries outside of Thailand, when it comes to the female fighters, are way in front of the females here in Thailand. You can see that from many other international organizations. Just look at the champions list.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with this bout this afternoon.
And I believe that's Nong Kampan, one of the most famous kid fighters, in fact.
From Satien Muay Thai, right?
Yes, correct.
Looked like it. He was wearing a Satien Muay Thai top.
Perhaps that's where Din Sinoy has been training. Very, very good gym.
Beautiful white crew, though, from Danielle.
Danielle from the United States. Not sure I've seen her fight in Lumpinee Stadium before.
No, I haven't. But there's two twin fighters there, two famous fighters. Got
Danny and Andrew.
That's it, Danny and Andrew Lopez
from Argentina.
Both competing at quite a high level as well.
I can never tell them apart. Can you?
Well, I can when like one of them's got they've got like different tattoos. That's the only time I can tell them apart.
Ah, fair.
Good white crew here from Danielle.
That you see up in our VIP section at Lumpinee Stadium. Always a great stadium to visit.
It's a really nice VIP section too. I like it.
I've never sat there. I'm not at that level.
I disagree. Okay, here we go. Referee with the final instructions. We'll get the Monkongs removed, and then it will be this next bout underway. 3 rounds of three 3-minute rounds of Muay Thai action.
That's right. USA taking on Vietnam. And it just shows the global reach of Muay Thai when you have fighters from the United States taking on fighters from Vietnam here at Lumpinee Stadium.
Well, it was a different occasion for the Vietnamese and the Americans about 40 years ago, wasn't it? 40, 50 years ago. But hey, now it's in the ring. Now it's in the squared circle at Lumpinee Stadium.
Anyways, first round starting.
Okay, Danielle in the red corner and Din in the blue corner.
And only 3 rounds of action, and Danielle knows that. Getting the fight started very early, and some good combinations there thrown from the Vietnamese fighter. Beautiful kicks there from the Vietnamese fighter, and they're not even taking a breath. They're just going at it right away.
Huge body kicks, good punching combination here from Din.
Solid from Din, and her corner is very impressed with what they've seen so far.
Danielle looks like she's a bit overwhelmed by this forward pressure from Din in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, very good control there in the clinch from the Vietnamese fighter. Even though it's only been a few seconds in this round, I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far.
Din with the right hand. Both these two in the orthodox stance. Right body kick from Din. Good look in the clinch from Din. Danielle almost taking it back.
Din making a huge mistake there in the clinch, turning her body towards her opponent so her opponent can knee her. Bet she learned that very early in the fight, so maybe she could find a way around it. Good heat there from Din. Danielle pushing forward once again.
Big right hand there from Din. Danielle trying to land one of her own right hands, but just missing. Din with a very good counter with the teeth. Looked like an elbow, left upper elbow there from Din. Right hand as well. 2 right hands in succession with the right body kick.
Danielle looks stunned there from that combination thrown by Din.
Din's definitely been the more active of the two.
The more accurate of the two, I would say.
Yeah.
Danielle has been quite active in this round as well.
Huge. It looked like a hook or almost a jab at the same time from Din. It rocked Danielle's head right back.
I just like it how Danielle, she does take all these shots, but she's still content on moving forward.
Oh, there's another huge right hand there from Din, pushing Danielle back.
Danielle's still pushing forward, but look like she's getting baited by Din. Beautiful hand combinations there from Din once again.
Danielle's hands just too wide. God is way too wide here, and it's easy for Din to get these shots off. There's another one.
Huge knee there from Din. Din just baiting her opponent. You see Daniel pushing forward, but always walks into trouble.
Daniel needs to have more of a close guard to try and defend these punches somehow, because otherwise Din can use her punches to set up more attacks.
And that's exactly what Din has been doing the entire first round, taking advantage of, let's just say, Daniel's missed chances. Nice cheek there from Din once again on the ropes now, countering elbow with good timing. There's 10 seconds left of the first round, and better say it's Din's round. Vietnamese fighter looking very good.
Very poised, very accurate so far from Din.
That's the end of the first round. Good support for Din and good performance there as well in the first round. Daniel, though, I do like her forward movement. Really has to her shots extremely well.
There's, but I mean, Danielle did have a moment. She landed with some good body kicks. You see here on the replay a couple of punches too. I think with Danielle, she needs to keep doing what she's doing, but just hold her hands a bit more, close her guard more. Like it's too open. It's easy for Din just to
Be better,
zip shots through.
be better defensively. I think is the best way to put it.
Yeah. I mean, good corner work from Danielle's corners. Just before she came back to the corner and sat down, made her just compose and take a few deep breaths just to get her heart rate down, just get her a bit more relaxed. And Din's corner, she's got a lot of support from the Satian Muay Thai gym.
And her own teammates seems like it.
Might be right, actually. Might be for the Vietnamese national team here today.
We're just guessing, guys.
Our guessing game's not great, but when it is, we're on point.
Exactly. And if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bike.
Okay, round two coming up. We've got Din in the blue corner from Vietnam, and we've got Danielle in the red corner from America. Low kick from Danielle to start the second round.
Oh, huge right kick there, a huge right hand from Din. Din just continuing from what she did in the first round. Good balance there from Danielle to stay on her feet. Danielle, though, still pushing forward.
Looks like she fancies herself in the clinch with Din. Really trying to push forward here and get Din in the clinch.
It's quite interesting, though, because in the first round, we saw Din take better control in the clinch. It seems like Danielle has been watching too much old Rucha videos.
Left body kick from Danielle. Danielle right body kicked in. Almost connecting there with the right hand. But connected with that one though.
Absolutely good handiwork from Din, as we've seen so far in the second round.
Textbook kick cross there from Din. Swing and a miss from Din, but just clipping Danielle, I think.
Nice hook there from the Vietnamese fighter. She's still on the back foot, but extremely accurate. You can't fault her for going back when she's extremely accurate, as she is right now.
Good left hook there from Danielle.
Looks like Din might be slowing down a little bit. Her posture is just not the same as it was in the first round.
Right hand connecting for Din. Low kick from Danielle. Another low kick from Danielle. Din with the body kick, pushing Danielle back.
Oh, this is much better now from Danielle. Much, much better. Din just completely slowed down, my goodness. Breathing heavily as well, mouth open and everything.
This is good. You're right, much better work from Danielle, utilising the leg kicks very well. Yeah, needs to keep throwing those. Din's not blocking them, and that's not a good thing for Din. But a good thing for Danielle. 1-2 from Din gets through the guard of Danielle's.
Extremely impressed by what we've seen from Danielle so far, just moving forward and, I don't know, just tired out her opponent, I think. Good leg kick once again. Din barely attacking now. I mean, as the round is going so far, I'm giving it to Danielle.
Yeah, I've got to agree. If that is the case, it's going to be a round apiece. And we've got everything to play for in round number 3. Looks like the winner's completely left in sails and she's running out of ideas. slow down tremendously in this round.
It's Daniel now. She can't afford to do that right now.
Good work from Danielle, keeping the leg low.
Good block though. Good block. And she's going for the low kick once again. Did maybe found a weakness there.
Danielle just needs to keep doing this, keep pushing forward. Her corner very happy with the work, her output so far.
I've been very impressed with Danielle this round. Very, very impressed. I mean, she's walked in the first round. May not have helped her, but it's definitely paid off in the second round.
Had their ups and downs over the years since the stadium moved from Rama 3 Road all the way across to Ramentra. And history's definitely been made here in the last year or so, letting females compete here and adopting the new Muay Extreme version of the Muay Thai MMA gloves. Right, round 3 underway. Din in the blue corner, Danielle in the red corner. Good left hook and right low kick there from Din.
A strong start from Din once again, but maybe we might see something that happened in the first round, her slowing down later on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can almost compare Din to a firework. She has a good start and then she just fizzles down.
Yeah, fair.
So let's see. Round 3, all to play for on our unofficial scorecards at ringside.
It's a round apiece. And still more of the same that we saw in the second round, but Din attacking a lot more. Good kicks thrown by Din, something we didn't see too much in the second round.
Good 1-2 there from Din.
Beautiful right hand there.
Danielle still pushing the pace forward. Din yet to block one of these teeps, or at least parry them away. Danielle doing a good job to keep the leg and go after the body.
Oh, big hook there from Danielle.
And low kick too. Din not able to block these low kicks very well.
Muay Thai team. They seem very happy with what they've seen in this fight. Let's just look at some of the replay from that third and final round. The story of that round has been the kicks thrown from Din and that beautiful face team as well.
Yeah, that's one thing that you really shouldn't do in Thailand. Team someone well. You knock them out in Muay Thai, go for it, but it's a very offensive move.
None of these days, though, you see it quite often. In the past, not as much.
So here we go, official decision coming your way.
เอาละครับตอนนี้มือของ BK นะครับคะแนนจาก3คณะกรรมการของเรานะครับ Ladies in my hand right now the scores from all 3 judges คณะกรรมการท่านแรกนะครับท่านให้28 ต่อ 29 First judge 28 to 29 กรรมการท่านที่2นะครับท่านให้28 ต่อ 29 Second judge 28 to 29 และกรรมการท่านสุดท้ายท่านให้28 ต่อ 29 ครับและนั่นก็หมายความว่าผู้ชนะคือฝั่งน้ำเงินครับจินที่น้อย from Vietnam What a great fight indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy all the Muay Thai on the stage, make sure you join us for the very next time. สำหรับในค่ำคืนนี้ขอบคุณด้วยนะครับกับบริษัทเมตาพาร์คจำกัดขอบคุณกับเซอร์เซียอีสปอร์ตครับขอบคุณมากๆกับ C7 และอุปกรณ์มวยของทวินนั่นเองและเราเจอกันใหม่ในครั้งหน้าบนเวทีนี้กับ Lumpinee World Championship สวัสดีครับ
Just like a stakeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes. And you can rock and roll with an attitude. So cool, so fresh, just the way you like it.
โปรเจกต์ที่จะเขย่าวงการการต่อสู้ระดับนานาชาติกับรายการ Lumpinee World Championship คู่เอกเปิดสนามคมอาวุธ F.A. Group ดวลเดือดกับจรวดศึกเกียรตินาวุธเต็มอิ่มกับมวย8คู่ยิงสดจากเวทีมวยลุมพินีเวลา 16 นาฬิกาซื้อบัตรได้ทางออทิกเก็ต7-11ทุกสาขาทั่วประเทศและรับชมการแข่งขันทางททบ5 HD1 เวลา 18 นาฬิกาเป็นต้นไปโปรเจกต์ที่จะเขย่าวงการการต่อสู้ระดับนานาชาติกับรายการ Lumpinee World Championship คู่เอกเปิดสนามคมอาวุธ F.A. Group ดวลเดือดกับจรวดศึกเกียรตินาวุธเต็มอิ่มกับมวย8คู่ยิงสดจากเวทีมวยลุมพินีเวลา 16 นาฬิกาซื้อบัตรได้ทางออทิกเก็ต7-11ทุกสาขาทั่วประเทศและรับชมการแข่งขันทางททบ5 HD1 เวลา 18 นาฬิกาเป็นต้นไปโปรเจกต์ที่จะเขย่าวงการการต่อสู้ระดับนานาชาติกับรายการ Lumpinee World Championship คู่เอกเปิดสนามคมอาวุธ F.A. Group ดวลเดือดกับจรวดศึกเกียรตินาวุธเต็มอิ่มกับมวย8คู่ยิงสดจากเวทีมวยลุมพินีเวลา
Welcome back to Lumpinee World Championship Make some noise yeah Next up เรามีมวยไทยเอ็กซ์ตรีมนะครับซึ่งบอกได้เลยทีมแมกกาซินมาว่าเมื่อกี้ว่าเจ็บแล้วคราวนี้เจ็บยิ่งกว่า มวยไทยเอ็กซ์ตรีมของเรานะครับ3 ยกยกละ 3 นาที ไปเจอคู่ต่อไปกันเลยดีกว่านะครับนักมวยในมุมแดงของเราจากประเทศไทยนี่แหละครับทุกคนปรบมือดังๆต้อนรับกับยอดอาชาเพชรสุภานันท์ And in the blue corner, all the way from Estonia, ladies and gentlemen, this is Henry Chalamet.
Get up on your feet, this is a shakedown. Order up that beat just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes.
และกรรมการผู้ตัดสินบนเวทีของเราครับ10 เอกกฤษดาพลตื้อ Gentlemen, good luck.
Perfect record.
Sometimes when you see a record like that, it's because they've had an extensive amateur career.
Yeah.
Maybe we might see the same thing here.
Good overhand right here from Henry. Good hooks as well.
Beautiful hands there from Henry, but very well at all. It's the second Thailand versus Estonia bout we've had so far. Of course, in the first one, we saw Marier Ruumet beat Marier Thana Parn.
Low kick here from Yod Acha.
Very slow start from both fighters.
Well, they landed some good punching combinations between the two of them, didn't they? And they've now just slightly backed off.
Maybe both of them have started to respect each other's offense. Not so sure, but another low kick that puts Henry in a lot of trouble. And we both know that Yod Acha is going to take advantage of that throughout the fight.
Yeah, well, he hasn't, like you said, hasn't blocked it at all. And it effect. There you go. And Yod Acha going a lot lower, going for a calf kick.
You haven't seen too much calf kicks in Muay Thai. It's usually a low kick to the upper leg. So very interesting there from Yod Acha. Perhaps tuning up for another leg kick once again, and he does.
Overhand right from Yod Acha as well.
Great combination there. He went lower, then went high when Henry least expected it.
Henry really slowing down. Henry also representing the Bear Fight Club in Shanghai too. His teammate and fellow countryman Marier Ruumet winning the first bout on points.
Not sure if you saw that just now, but a beautiful upward elbow there from Yod Acha, which may have put Henry in a little bit of trouble.
Good lock in the clinch here from Yod Acha too. Henry with a small mouse on his left eye. Yod Acha.
Yeah, you can see, look at that low kick.
He was just looking for it, wasn't he?
Exactly.
Right in the leg. And, I'm going to go there. And he did.
As if he sent him a message before he threw that low kick. Of course, one of the rules of Muay Thai is that you don't look at your opponent's eyes, you don't look at their legs, but you look at their chest. Just so you can defend properly and know exactly what to throw next. But I think Yod Acha made that mistake by telegramming that low kick to Henry.
Beautiful elbow there from Yod Acha. Went straight through the guard of Henry's. Yod Acha complaining here that I think Henry was holding the ropes. Yod Acha really.
And he's on the ropes now, Henry, not knowing what to do. He's really clinching up. Maybe he's hurt. Beautiful uppercuts there, and a solid punch there from the Thai fight in the red corner, and that's it. Beautiful performance there from Yod Acha Pet Supanan, knocking out Henry in the very first round. Very hard to fault his performance there from the young Thai. Beautiful respect there shown, and Yod Acha helping Henry to his feet.
It looked like Yod Acha just lost it there. I don't know if it's something that Henry did, and he just, wow, he's broken Henry's nose, unfortunately. There's that swelling on the eye as well.
Fortunately for Henry, but I think Yod Acha is very happy with his performance there.
Yeah, good performance too. Smelt blood, literally, and just went for the kill.
Let's take a look at some of the replay once again. Henry could have kneed Yod Acha's head, and that could have been a different story in this fight. However, as Yod Acha coming in with some heavy hands, and I believe that's the hands, or the elbow at least, caused, it's the elbow. It's the elbow that caused that nose to break. And from there on, that's all she wrote. Beautiful right hand there from Yod Acha to end the fight. See that once again, that beautiful uppercut, but not hitting. But that right hand certainly connected as Henry was shelling up. And the rule is, you always have to keep your eyes on your opponent.
ใช้เวลาเพียงแค่ยกเดียวและ TKO ยอดอาชาเพชรสุภานันท์ฝ่ายแดง เอาละครับพักกันสักครู่ครับช่วงหน้าคู่ต่อไปแล้วนะครับกับ Lumpinee World Championship สักครู่เดียวครับ
พบกับยอดนักชกจากทั่วทุกสารทิศที่จะมาระเบิดความมันแบบไม่ยั้งกับรายการ Lumpinee World Championship ยิงสดจากเวทีมวยลุมพินีทุกวันอังคารพุธและเสาร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 16 นาฬิกาถึง 18 นาฬิกาซื้อบัตรได้ทางออทิเก็ต7-Eleven ทุกสาขาทั่วประเทศและรับชมได้ทางททบ 5 HD มวยเด็ดมวยมันที่คุณไม่ควรพลาด
For all the international folks who are watching online, welcome back to Lumpinee World Championship กลับมาแล้วนะครับสู่คู่ที่ 7 กับศึกนี้ของเรานะฮะมวยไทยครับ Extreme เหมือนกัน 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที ฝ่ายแดงครับจากประเทศไทยของเรานี่แหละครับเพชรเสรีไทยลูกคลองตันและมุมน้ำเงินจากประเทศไทยเช่นกันครับเมืองล้านนาเพชรสุภานันท์และกรรมการผู้ตัดสินบนเวทีของเราครับคุณอมรชัยวิสูงเรหนุ่มๆขอให้โชคดีครับ
started with that inside.
เ
เอาละครับผลคะแนนอยู่ในมือของผมแล้วจาก3คณะกรรมการของเราครับคณะกรรมการของเราท่านแรกท่านให้คะแนนไว้ดังนี้28 ต่อ 29 กรรมการท่านที่2ให้28 ต่อ 29 และกรรมการท่านที่3ให้28 ต่อ 29 และผู้ชนะของเราก็คือฝ่ายน้ำเงินครับเมืองล้านนาเพชรสุภานันท์ช่วงหน้าแขกผู้มีเกียรติครับคู่สุดท้ายแล้วนะครับของ Lumpinee World Championship so don't go nowhere
พบกับยอดนักชกจากทั่วทุกสารทิศที่จะมาระเบิดความมันแบบไม่ยั้งกับรายการ Lumpinee World Championship ยิงสดจากเวทีมวยลุมพินีทุกวันอังคารพุธและเสาร์ตั้งแต่เวลา 16 นาฬิกาถึง 18 นาฬิกาซื้อบัตรได้ทางออทิเก็ต7-Eleven ทุกสาขาทั่วประเทศ และรับชมได้ทางททบ 5 HD มวยเด็ดมวยมันที่คุณไม่ควรพลาด
Ladies and gentlemen, and we are now at the final match of Lumpinee World Championship ทุกท่านครับคู่สุดท้ายในศึก Lumpinee World Championship แล้วนะฮะจะเป็นมวยไทยหญิง Extreme นั่นเองนั่นหมายความว่าโหดกว่าและเจ็บกว่านั่นเองครับมวยไทยหญิง Extreme นี้มี3ยกด้วยกันยกละ3นาทีครับนักมวยมุมแดงของเราจากประเทศไทยทุกคนครับดังๆต้อนรับกับเพชรเนินทรายทีวีเคมวยไทยและมุมน้ำเงินเช่นกันครับจากประเทศไทยน้องเล็กเจี๊ยบพันนาและกรรมการผู้ตัดสินบนเวทีของเราครับคุณวัชราพรประชุมชัยครับสาวๆขอโชคดีครับ
เ
ค ละครับคะแนนจากคณะกรรมการทั้ง3ท่านอยู่ในมือของ PK เรียบร้อยแล้วนะครับคณะกรรมการท่านแรกท่านให้คะแนนไว้ดังนี้ครับ 27 ต่อ 30 กรรมการท่านที่2ให้ไว้ดังนี้ครับ 27 ต่อ 30 และกรรมการท่านสุดท้ายท่านให้ไว้ 27 ต่อ 30 ครับนั่นก็หมายความว่าผู้ชนะของเราก็คือฝ่ายน้ำเงินครับน้องเล็กเจี๊ยบพันนายินดีด้วยครับและสำหรับ Lumpinee World Championship ในครั้งนี้จะบอกว่าเป็นครั้งแรกและสนุกสุดใจมากสำหรับทุกคู่เลยนะครับหวังว่าทุกคนคงจะมีโอกาสได้ติดตามวันครั้งต่อไปแต่ครั้งนี้ขอบคุณด้วยนะครับกับบริษัทเมตาพาร์คจำกัดครับขอบคุณด้วยกับเซอร์เซีย e-sport C7 อุปกรณ์มวยทวินสเปเชียลและที่สำคัญครับขอบคุณด้วยกับคนดูที่นี่ทุกคนด้วยแล้วก็ทุกคนที่กำลังชมสตรีมมิ่งหรือออนไลน์อยู่ตอนนี้พบกันใหม่ในครั้งหน้ากับ PK สนุกแน่ๆครับไม้มวยไทยบนเวทีของ Lumpinee World Championship สวัสดีครับ